Ok. On est juste à côté, on va se poser tranquillement. Comme je vous l'ai dit, c'est un jeu très narratif, le doublage est extrêmement bon. C'est un jeu où il y a eu énormément de sous dépensés dans le doublage. Alors certains pourraient dire c'est dommage qu'il n'y ait pas de doublage français. Bah le doublage français, anglais, tant que c'est du bon doublage, ça me dérange pas.
Hi, Emmett. Joe said to give this to you.
Joe's near as old as me. Can't believe he's still racing.
He said this clears his debt.
Close enough. He doesn't win many races these days. 14th place doesn't award a lot of prize money.
So he won't need to retire.
Soon, but not today. This wipes the slate for me. I'll fix up his hova when he comes in again.
That's good, I guess. See you later, Emmett.
Will Joe keep racing?
I guess that's up to him.
Ouais, voilà, ça le regarde. Moi, je suis pas là pour prendre les décisions des autres, surtout des décisions qui
I
peuvent
found
nous
out
nuire.
more about Cora. It's very confusing.
Hold on to it for now. I've got something I've got to do.
Another job?
No, if you're about to give me a headache worth of data, I need a coffee first.
Ok. What the fuck? Oh lui il est arrivé en blinde. Comment il a... Oh il m'a derp sur la gueule. J'étais pas prêt. Oh il m'a tellement derp dessus en mode... Oh, peu. Le futur. Les accidents. Ah, il y en a un qui me colle au cul derrière. Oh, c'est le bordel. Oh, c'est le bordel, je voulais pas aller là. Au secours! Frère, c'est quoi cette circulation de fou furieux? Il y a tellement de bagnoles. Attendez, mais c'est quoi ce bordel? Aïe, le poteau. J'ai un peu grid, j'aurais pu ralentir. Je me suis dit qu'il allait me prendre la TP et que je prendrais pas le poteau, mais je l'ai pris juste avant. Rip du cul. Attends, mais je comprends pas, elles sont les places de parking. Ok. Gare-moi ce véhicule là.
Ma'am, have you found anything of interest?
Can't say that I have.
If you find anything suspicious, bring it to me.
Trouver quelque chose de suspicieux, genre un objet?
Hey, come here a minute.
I'm busy.
Wait, I just want to talk. You're not from around here, I can tell.
Because of my dark, exotic eyes, right? Give me a break.
No, because you obviously don't realize who I am. When someone around here gets my attention, they're flattered.
You're right. I don't know who you are. Let me finish my coffee in peace, please.
I'm Dynamite Simpson. Even if you haven't heard of me, you'll have heard one of my music projects for sure.
If you say so.
Look, I'm in need of some authentic Eastern fashions for my next music video. I see that embroidery on your sleeve. Eastern Peninsula, right?
You're a music video director?
I'm a record exec, video director, entrepreneur, guitar player, social media hub, brand construction technician.
And you want my sleeve?
Not exactly. I'd like to use the floral design in the background for my next music video.
Much as your cultural appropriation of my favorite cardigan sounds tempting.
Tell me a little more about your people.
I really don't feel like it.
I bet your people enjoy my music, even there, beyond the city.
I don't think we do.
Perhaps playing my music requires technology beyond your means.
We're not savages. We're farmers. And we have our own music.
Your own music? Your own fashion? How novel. I must learn more. How could I learn about your people's music? Did you grow up playing tribal drums?
What? I grew up playing Bach.
So you're a musician.
Not anymore.
Shooting begins in 5 minutes. I'll learn more about your music, but for now, can I take a photo of that design?
If you pay me.
Perhaps, if you tell me more. What does the pattern mean?
It's a catapult. For my people, it's a gift mothers give their daughters to protect them.
From?
Predatory men.
Really? This'll be perfect in Dolly's next video.
I have one in my pocket. I brought it from home. It's dried.
Really? Might I have it?
Show me the limbs.
Here, take them. You would really allow me to have this? Sell your cultural gift from your mother?
Sure, I gotta eat.
Excellent. I think this'll look fantastic in Dolly's hair in the music video. Pleasure doing business with you. I must go, but we might speak again.
Goodbye.
En vrai, tu sens le guet-apens où elle lui a vendu un vieux truc moisi qui a aucun rapport.
Your mother's flower. You gave it away.
Mom didn't give that to me. I found it growing near a sewage plant. I used it as a bookmark.
Does it really protect women
Je
from
le
predatory
savais.
men?
It's just a dead flower, Camus.
C'est quoi l'objet suspect? J'espère que c'est pas le truc de pousser parce que sinon je vais avoir le seum.
Hi, I found this. I thought I should hand it in to the authorities. Or someone who might know what to do with it.
Ma'am, what is this?
I don't know, I found it. I think it might be...
Give it to me, now.
Yes, I was just going to. I came to you.
Is this some kind of scam?
You know what? I'm just going to leave.
What does this button do?
No idea. Bye then.
Stay here. I am going to get to the bottom of this.
You go ahead. I have no idea what that button does, though, so for safety's sake, I suggest you...
Nothing happened.
Did you just press that? I literally just said...
Nothing happened again.
Stop pressing the button.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you to step back, please.
Fine, I don't want to be around you while you press a big red button on what looks a lot like a detonator anyway.
Wait, something happened.
Ugh.
A light came on. There's words on the screen.
What does it say?
I can't read it.
Let me see.
Here.
I can read this. It's Arabic.
And?
It says, please don't press this button again.
Oh.
I swear, that's what it says.
All right then. Well, I'd better ask my supervisor about this. Please move along, ma'am.
Does your supervisor speak Arabic?
No. Why?
No reason.
Ok. J'ai eu un petit succès pour avoir fait ça. Ça m'a fait rire. On va aller parler à l'autre là, qui est là-bas. Je sais pas c'est qui. C'est qui toi? T'es Teco? Non, c'est pas à toi qu'il fallait parler.
Hey, you okay?
Yes, I'll be fine. I just need to rest for a moment. Maybe some food.
Are you from the Eastern Peninsula?
No, from the steppes. My name's Haldo. Was a dentist.
Rania, driver. So what went wrong?
Everything. Hyper-gentrified rent closed my office, a debt corp took my augments. The wounds didn't heal. I was in pain. I started with Jews and worked my way up the periodic table of painkillers till I got here. So numb I could barely see.
Take some money for food.
Thank you, Rania. Your people are always decent. You know, I always wanted to see the Eastern Peninsula one day.
Maybe you will.
Mais tu lui donnes jamais ma thune. Arrête de jouer à ma place,
What a
le
lovely
jeu.
smile you have when you tell a kind lie, Rania.
Putain, mon fric. Qui dit qu'il va pas l'utiliser pour s'acheter de la drogue en plus, putain. This is my money, bitch. Ah, le jeu, gros, il regarde mon argent, il fait tiens. J'étais léprin.
I saw you looking at me from over there.
I was just going to ask if this was the only coffee place in this zone. I'm from out of town, and this coffee is...
Like Hova oil?
Well, I was going to say it's below average, but yeah.
No, this is the only place. I've been coming here since I was in my teens.
You look like you're still in your teens.
It's the coffee. It's stunted my growth.
So, you're actually...
75.
Well, Grandpa, it was nice to meet you.
Hey, wait up. What's your name?
I'm Rania. I drive deliveries, and I've got another job coming up, so...
Do you, want to do something?
Are you asking me on a date?
No, I mean, alright, we could just do something and see what happens.
Do something. How specific?
We could...
Come on, coffee guy. What could we do?
Bowling.
Ew.
Shooting. I know a range downtown. They let you fire the big pulse rifles.
I don't like pulse rifles, or any guns, really. They tend to get aimed at people a lot.
We
Il
only
y a un
shoot
mec qui s'est
targets.
ramené dans la discussion juste à
I
côté en
believe
mode...
the humans and the
ouais, je vous parlais
targets
de quoi?
can coexist peacefully.
What about pizza?
Better. What kind?
Artichoke and avo? From the new hipster place uptown.
Oh, a swing and a miss. Sorry, coffee guy. Maybe some other time.
If I see you here again, I'll have thought of something you like, Rania.
We'll see.
Ok. C'est moi acheter mon café là.
Welcome to Neo's Neo Cafe. I'm Neo. What can I get you?
Bah un café, connasse.
That's good. Thanks for this, Neo.
Have a spectacular day.
Hello. Is that you?
Camus, why are you calling me on the comm? I'm on a coffee break here.
I have a reason.
Is the reason that you don't like being alone?
Yes, that is it. Is it okay?
It's fine. I'm glad of the company.
Why do you need the coffee?
I've never worked night shift before, Camus. Coffee creates the illusion that I'm actually still awake. You wouldn't understand. You don't sleep.
I sleep.
I guess you go offline and recompile your source code. That's a bit like sleeping.
I sleep.
Okay, I heard you. Tell me what you found out about Cora.
I found 3 different types of things about...
Camus, this data analysis and retrieval, it's not that you can't do it, it's just it's a bit dry. Why don't we let the generic automata take care of this part? You can go offline for a bit.
Sleep.
Sure.
Custom personality Camus offline. Generic automata reinstated.
All right, Mr. Personality. Tell me what we know about Cora now.
3 distinct data points of origin for Cora. 2 deprecated and accessible only via the underweb. Warning, your automata was detected accessing this information and your identity was compromised.
Shit. Well, too late to do anything about it now. Tell me what you found. Give me the official data first.
Cora is a term colloquially used by citizens of Nivalis to refer to the combination of AI and mechanical systems, which manage the logistical and maintenance systems operating throughout the city.
I knew that much. Go on.
As an anthropomorphism of a mercurial personality, it is unclear if Cora exhibits a form of sentience or sapience. Best data suggests Cora is
Tellement de
fundamentally
petits détails entre
inconceivable by
le,
human
le
intelligence,
je bois le café que
existing
t'entends le
just
bruit.
beyond the event horizon of biological minds.
Not helpful at all. Why do people keep talking about Cora then?
Day-to-day usage of Cora in conversation invokes the term in the same way one might talk about fate, luck, or serendipity.
Example?
I checked my balance and I'm all out of credits. Cora knows where it all went.
There are 2 more data points for Cora?
Yes, one from City Archive in a defunct data pool called the Internet. Another from a paper-based text called The Exegesis, a pseudo-historical book scanned and OCR'd 109,572.75 days ago.
Read me the extract of the exib whatever.
Reigning atop a hierarchy of smaller automatons, VIs, androids, and machines, Cora is the last of the 12 founders. Complex AIs that formed an advisory council for the human rulers of the city. Why did the founders fail? Did their source code encounter insurmountable logical errors? Or, worst of all, did the founders choose to abandon humanity? And if so, will Cora soon make that same choice?
What's your confidence rating on the accuracy of this information?
11.40%.
Higher than I thought. Does everyone in the city know this stuff but me?
Cora is commonly discussed, appearing in up to 0.8% of all communication, but little substantive, verifiable data exists as to its nature.
Read me the last data, the one from the internet.
Cora, computer-operated recycling agent.
That's it? I don't know how this relates to hackers or AI.
No further data available.
Make a copy of that exegesis thing to local storage, encrypted. If I get a data violation, I don't want to lose access. And bring Camus back online.
Activating custom automata personality, Camus.
Did you find out about Cora?
More or less. I don't know what I was hoping for.
Will you get food too?
Not hungry. Hey Camus, have a look at the cafe menu. Do you see all the different types? If you drank coffee, what type would you order?
Donut coffee?
That's not really...
Oh no. I said something dumb?
Actually, Camus, I think donut coffee sounds pretty great.
Ok.
Excuse me, I see you sell old stuff. Do you know what this is?
Pass it here. Let's see. Oh my.
What is it? I thought maybe an old music storage.
Music? No, not at all. This is a game. An old one at that. Where did
Je
you find
suis une
it?
nerd.
Actually, it was near some trash.
No, I don't believe it.
So it's an antique.
Oh yes, this was played on a Spectrum home computer. 48K. You needed an interface to make the joystick work. Kempston or ProTech. Otherwise, you had to play on the rubber keys.
Even the words I understood in that sentence didn't make sense.
It's like this, you see. You put this tape into a tape recorded first and...
Nope, still no clue.
Long ago, information was stored on magnetic tapes. You see the strips here? These wound round playheads, or something like that. No one knows exactly how it operated now, but we can feed this into our comprehender and it gives us executable code.
So, this was a game people played on a screen?
Oh yes, it would take a long time to upload the data to memory, and the executable data itself is tiny. It's hard to comprehend how our progenitors managed to work within such strict memory constraints.
You're really into this stuff, aren't you?
I'm interested in the technology, sure, but what really fascinates me is this game. You controlled a little sprite. You walked along a street and you punched everyone you came across. We believe these old games were deeply symbolic, like Sisyphus with the rock.
So they were morality lessons?
We collectors believe so. I think every one of these classic games can teach us a lesson.
What did punching people in the street teach us?
Metaphorically, it is telling us that we cannot simply fight urban decay through physical force. You see, in this game, when you win, you start again.
So the cycle repeats.
Exactly. So through the game, we learn that the violence is entertainment, but the creator of the game seeks to tell us that violence is also pointless.
These old games were pretty deep. How did this end up lying on the street?
There's plenty of other street vendors who are collectors like me. One of them, Old Sinclair, he died last week. And you're not really allowed to own this stuff. If CorpSec catches you...
Oh, I'm sorry about Mr. Sinclair.
He was in the zone that fell into the sea last month. Can't be helped. You should keep your eye out for more of these. They may be scattered all over the
merci
city.
Pierre qui roule.
You'll pay me for them?
Merci
I
beaucoup.
sure will, as long as
C'est
you keep
gentil.
it quiet. In fact, I can even show you this one if you like.
C'est un geste,
It
mais
has
c'est
a
gentil.
two-player mode. We can punch people in the street together.
Maybe another time. Just the limbs are fine.
Chargeur entrée. Donc elle, on lui a vendu pour 100 limbs, ce qui est pas mal.
Driver 14FC, are you out of your Hava?
I was on a break.
There are no breaks for me or for you. Have you seen the vids?
No? Why?
More accidents in Sector 21. No, Sector 23. Or is it 21?
Bombings?
Not sure. This is bad for us. We've lost more drivers this week than in the past year.
Everything okay, Control?
I don't know, kid. I don't know. What's your real name? I'm tired of numbers.
Rania.
I'm gonna look out for you, Rania. Things will get better after tonight. I promise.
Oh là là, le bruit. Le bruit de la pluie sur la vitre de la voiture. Oh là là.
I'm not supposed to say. Goddamn.
Is something going wrong over there? You sound...
It's all wrong here. Maybe I'll tell you after this job.
Okay. What you got for me?
In Gallows Row, there's an old escalator called the Ascension. Someone at the base wants to surrender a package of their belongings.
Where does the escalator go?
Trust me, Rania. This job will be much easier for you if you don't ask that question again. You're looking for a guy named Gil. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Enjoy your coffee. All I got is a bottle of sake stashed in my desk drawer, and tonight I'm having a drink. If they're not happy with that, they can fucking fire me. Cheers.
Fasciatic, Control.
That is awesome.
Attendez, parce que ça, en gros, se vaporise dans un appuyé sur A pour activer en conduisant, ça plus sur terminé. Oh, c'est pas mal ça. What the fuck? Je vais tellement vite! Oh, il y a une voiture qui m'a poussé. Attendez, mais par contre... Wesh! Ah non, par contre... Attendez. Je viens de prendre dans la gueule tellement cher. Il y a une voiture qui vient de me gicler dessus. Full random en plus, putain. Je viens de payer ma répa. Oh, genre... Je fais n'importe quoi. Mais wesh! Pourquoi il y a un mur là? Mais... Attendez, non, par contre... J'étais si proche que ça dure? Bah non, je suis jamais aussi proche. J'ai tapé sur quoi là? J'étais là. J'ai pété un câble par contre, genre vraiment. J'irai voir le mec en dessous plus tard, parce que je vois que je peux aller lui parler. Oh, il y a l'air d'avoir tellement de trucs à récupérer. Faut que je refasse le plein d'essence, plus que je répare ma bagnole, parce que là j'ai pris trop cher. Ça me fait trop chier, putain. Mais barrez-vous! Allez, on descend, on va parler au clampin. On a beaucoup de gens à qui parler là, en bas. Oh, c'est joli. Alors que le jeu il m'a niqué ma bagnole. Putain, par contre, vraiment, le coup de la bagnole, ça m'a pas mis bien là.
Hey, got a minute? Sure, you got a minute. Who doesn't have a minute? It's less than 60 seconds. Near enough, right? Jimmy is the name. Jimmy, roll high.
I don't really have a minute.
You're wondering about the hands, right? You gotta know. Everyone does. They always ask me about the hands. I always say the same thing. I do. I always say if the shuffle wasn't working, they wouldn't have needed to break them. I'm right, right?
Were you cheating at cards?
Roll high. Wasn't I clear before when I says my name? Sure I was. You was listening. You're a clever lady. I got in trouble because I could roll double sixes every single time.
Really?
Near enough. Near enough that they broke my hand for it. Then when I learned with the other, they broke that too. Now, if I could just get some limbs for augments, I know I could make the money back for you at the table.
I'm not interested. Sorry.
You'll be back. They always comes back. I got the skills, lady. You're gonna invest in them one day, I'm telling you.
Alors étant donné qu'il n'apparaît plus dans les personnages à qui je peux parler, je pense que je ne te reparlerai plus. Attendez, est-ce qu'on vient... On va venir me faire chier dans pas longtemps, je vais devoir me mute. C'est quoi ce bordel ?
Are you the delivery person?
Rania, yeah, I'm to take your package.
It's everything. My limbs, comm, holocrons, augments, everything I own. Make sure my family gets it. Just drop it in the post. I can't leave the queue or I'll lose my place.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, a chance to see the spire. I gotta take the shot. I get to go above the clouds.
Is it safe?
Sure, yeah. Of course.
Okay then. Good luck, I guess.
Hey, thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
Maybe.
Hey, you interested in having your photo taken with this magnificent creature? Just 100 limbs.
No.
What?
Would you like to know his name? He is Norman.
Hi, Norman. Is he a real bird?
Norman isn't a bird. He's a falcon.
A real one?
Well, he's not a hologram.
But is he a real falcon or is he artificial?
Ah, I understand your question now. You must think this is based on an animal. This is not. It is a unique creation. A falcon.
I've seen falcons before.
No, you must be mistaken. Perhaps you have seen a sparrow. They are very similar. You see, I specialize in chimeras.
What are chimeras?
Well, you know, there's a huge market for artificial animals, especially those that are rare or extinct. Chimeras are different. They are artificial animals which never existed, created from the imagination of man.
But I told you I've seen a real falcon.
Ah, where?
Well, they're extinct now, I guess, but I saw them all the time when I was young. I'm from the Eastern Peninsula. They would circle around the farm in the summer, until the big dust storms hit back in the year of the dragon.
Listen, lady, I need you to do me a favor.
Okay. What?
Please leave, and don't tell anyone that there are real Falcons, huh?
Sure, but why does it make any difference?
When people know they're looking at something that once existed instead of something that never could, they get depressed. And sad people don't spend money.
Ouais, bon bah ton Norman... Norman, le faucon qui fait des vidéos, hein. Appel entrant de contrôle.
Hey, Rania, you met that guy going on the Ascension? Is he really going through with it?
He says the Ascension takes him to the Spire.
It sure does. And no further.
What do you mean?
It's an escalator to nowhere. It just ends.
Then what?
Well, then he falls a few miles down into the sea.
Who would build an escalator that goes nowhere?
You think everything in this city is logical? Well, look around, Rania. None of this makes sense. The city AI has gone mad.
He said it was safe.
Before he gave you all his possessions?
He knew?
He knew.
I don't get it.
You lived outside Navalos, right? So you've seen the sky. You've got that memory. I've never seen the sky. I can live without it. But imagine you'd seen it just once. What would you do to see it again?
How's the sake control?
You don't drink, right? You should try it sometime, Rania. When things are going wrong, it's a great way to keep yourself trapped in the long right now.
Are you a poet now, Control?
You know it.
Putain.
What should I do with his possessions?
J'ai payé 100.
Well, he stiffed us on the bill. His payment was rejected. So if you got anything from him, you should return it to a Cloudpunk delivery chute nearby to cover his debt.
What about his family?
Let me make this as clear as I can, Rania. I don't know if he gave you something or if he gave you nothing. But I knew if he gave you something, I'd have to tell you to return it to Cloudpunk HQ. Control out.
Uh-huh.
He sounded different. Are we going to take Gil's things back to Cloudpunk HQ?
Well, everything's packaged and postmarked.
Okay.
So, if we drop them at the mail office, they'd get back to his family and Cloudpunk would never know.
But maybe it would be good for us to give it to Cloudpunk? And if we broke the rules, we could get in trouble. Or get Mr. Control in trouble.
Quiet for now, Camus. I have to think.
Vu que j'ai dit que je serais un livreur, en tant que livreur, en fait, sachez que je vais aller livrer tout simplement les trucs à Cloudpunk, parce que le mec, si le mec n'a pas payé, bah tout simplement, bah t'avais qu'à payer en fait. Je travaille pas gratuitement quoi. Je suis pas ta pute, comme on dit. Je suis pas ta pute, bah je suis pas là pour travailler gratuitement. Je vais juste récupérer les deux trucs. Donc ça vaut le coup de ne pas vendre en fait et de garder les ressources, étant donné qu'après on peut en faire on peut réparer des trucs autres. J'aurais bien aimé avoir assez pour un frigo. Je crois qu'il montait pas ce fils de chien. Il y a des très beaux plans, hein. Tu vois, alors, là je m'arrête, je bouge plus. Là tu vois le décor que c'est, la ville super belle. Alors effectivement il y a du brouillard de guerre et tout parce que c'est chaud un jeu comme ça, hein. Ça utilise quand même beaucoup de ressources, hein. Faut quand même pas le négliger, mais c'est vraiment cool. Ok.
I hate doing this.
Being a delivery driver?
No, paying off a dead man's debts.
At least we won't get in trouble.
I hate this city.
Bon, elle est pas très contente de mon choix. Course terminée, 100 balles. Nice. Ça rembourse même pas ce que je viens de perdre en réparation plus plein. Hein.
Hey, Rania. Are you there?
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
What? I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know.
Are you sure you're okay?
What is wrong with him?
I think he said some drinks.
He sounds strange, like he is confused.
Broadcasting nav point. Collect the package, 14FC. Get on with it.
Who from? Where am I going?
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job. Patrol out.
Ouais, tu m'en avec les questions. Ouais, je sais pas le moins mieux, hein, par contre. Hein. Pas ton pote, hein. Ok, c'est par là. Je pense pas. On va s'arrêter là, je pense, hein, parce qu'il est bientôt l'heure de se dire au revoir, n'est-ce pas? Je pense que je vais remplir la mission là et je vais m'arrêter là. Connard! Putain, il m'a rentré dedans, ce fils de pute! Il y en avait 3 voitures au même endroit, je me suis dit... En vrai, je me suis dit, s'il y en a une, je peux peut-être passer, tu vois. Mais là, j'en ai vu 3, quoi. 3! Frère! Je contrôle plus rien. Non, par contre, genre, vraiment, ça me dégoûte. Je contrôle plus rien, des fois. Allez, faites du webawation, n'est-ce pas? Quoi? Ah ouais, mais vas-y, mais je prends trop cher en conduite, en fait. Regarde, parfois il se colle au cul, là, putain. Laissez-moi passer, laissez-moi passer, laissez-moi passer. Je te jure, hein. Des fois, gros, les voitures, elles sont là en mode... Eh boy. Ah non, mais je suis con, il est au-dessus. Wesh. Ok. On est à 16 cartes pour Evelyne et c'est pas mal hein.
I'm the delivery driver. I'm here to pick up something.
Yes, you're here to take our original corbeille.
Huh?
It's a painting, dear. You'll be taking me and Mr. Butler, too.
I don't think I'm supposed to take passengers.
What is all this nonsense? Mr. Octavius Butler, this was all supposed to be arranged. Didn't you tell the company that we simply can't let this painting out of our sight?
I did, my love, I did. There must be some confusion. I'm sure our young driver friend will consent to take us. It won't be a problem, and we'd hate to raise a complaint. Is that not right, young miss?
I guess so.
Let's be going then. I want to see our new apartment as soon as possible. Apparently, Trisha and the Joneses have moved in next door already. And I don't want her spreading gossip about our new home and how it still smells like smoked fish.
Il y avait tellement de trucs à looter, j'ai la haine. Bon, c'est pas grave.
Oh my, this is cozy. I've never been in a vehicle like this. Very retro.
I agree. Very nice indeed. Do you understand us, young lady, or should we speak slower?
I understand fine.
Dear, you must be very curious, are you not? How a woman like me and an android like Mr. Octavius Butler met.
Sure.
Well, I can tell from your accent that you're not from the city, but we're quite enlightened here, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Octavius Butler?
That's right, my love.
Some might say that Mr. Octavius Butler is human passing, but I don't care about that. I love him for who he is inside, not what his outer skin is made of.
C'est marrant parce que ça apparaît sur l'ordinateur, j'avais jamais trop fait gaffe parce que ça apparaît sur le tableau de bord, le truc de discussion. Mais vraiment que c'est prévu pour apparaître sur le tableau de bord.
It's a polymer plastic.
Oh, you are hilarious. What was I saying? Oh yes, we met at a charity fundraiser. We both work for Life Corp. I'm in HR, and Mr. Octavius Butler is in
Putain, pourquoi
acquisitions.
parfois c'est pas possible de tourner
We had
correctement?
executive offices next
On peut pas
door.
déraper,
We
frère,
started
je suis obligé de
meeting for
subir.
coffee, and one thing led to another.
Wow.
And now, just a week until our 5th anniversary, we're on our way to our new home. Aren't you happy for us?
Yeah, definitely.
We're suddenly happier than the family that's moving out.
Oh, don't start all that again.
Ils me font partir où là, wesh?
This area is up and coming now. The people living there couldn't afford it, and they wouldn't fit in either.
On va essayer de rentrer dans la
With
circulation comme ça.
hypergentrification, they're forced out instantly instead of being pushed out over months and years. It's a short, sharp shock, but it's for the best
Oh
for
vas-y,
everyone.
il s'est baissé au moment où je suis passé. Je vous jure que des fois, gros, les véhicules qui randomisent comme ça me...
What freedom does this bring to the people who can't plan for a future?
That's just life in Navalis. If you don't like it, go live somewhere else. Not everyone is suited for life in the city.
Some people need to live here.
Well, maybe in the nice places, But who needs to live in the filth of the marrow? No one stays there without good reason. And the reason is they all dream of getting rich with some scheme or other to make their way up to the spire. That's the novelist's dream. Our society has 1,000,000 slots and each must be filled. Every time someone moves up a peg, someone fills in the gap behind them.
And every time someone at the bottom slips, where do they go? I read in the holocrons yesterday that the most common food in the marrow is now roach meat kebabs, noodles with rat.
Those kinds of people love street food. No offense, dear.
None taken. I love a maggot pizza. We're almost at our destination.
Splendid.
You see, Mr. Octavius Butler? Look at this fabulous place. Different and together, but separate. That's how we exist together in this city without all the systems breaking down.
That's what they used to say about androids, you know.
Oh, don't hearken back to your revolutionary days again. You have rights now, just like humans. Androids are just a part of society, low and high. We're all the same, you know.
As long as we all have the same bank balance.
Well, you're welcome to give away all your money to the orphans and the rat children. You can come and stay in my penthouse as long as you take off your shoes and have a shower before you touch me.
Very generous of you, my love.
Have either of you ever actually been to the marrow?
Oh, heavens no, dear. I have family in the spire, and Mr. Octavius Butler is from a very distinguished line of androids. He's descended from the very first Cora models.
Wait, what does that mean? Why do you mention Cora?
It's just a saying, isn't it, Mr. Octavius Butler?
In a way.
It means he's refined, dear, just like me. We have no prejudice here. We're very enlightened people in the city, you know.
Yeah, you said that before.
Do you think the family will still be there when we arrive?
I shouldn't think so. 2 hours of rent at peak rate and they'd be bankrupt. I'm sure they're long gone, either moved on or forced out by Corpsec for violating their lease.
I bet they'll be somewhere nice. Not everyone ends up in the marrow, you know.
Maybe one day they'll seize the means of production down there.
Oh, you are witty. The production of mold burgers and rat salad. No offense, dear.
Yeah, none taken.
Thank you for getting us to our destination, driver. It's been fun to drive in a vehicle that's much more rustic than our limo. Our painting made it here safely too, and what a lovely neighborhood.
Quite so.
Ah putain, il commençait à me casser les couilles, hein. Je vais pas vous mentir que... J'étais là en mode... Ta gueule. Je vais tout prendre. Comme ça, si... Là, je me dis, il me manque 3 cartes, c'est rien du tout, tu vois. Genre, c'est... Putain, je paye trop cher en réparation à chaque fois, c'est un truc de fou. C'est quoi lui là? Regardez comment c'est beau. C'est tellement agréable en vrai. Tu montes le truc et tu vois la belle île et tout. C'est très oppressant aussi parce que c'est très grand, t'as une sensation de vertige qui est assez énorme. J'ai toujours dit, c'est ce genre de truc. En fait, j'ai pas le vertige. Comment dire? Je serais en haut comme ça, j'aurais pas peur. Mais en fait, c'est pas la peur du vide que j'aurais peur, mais c'est la peur de l'infrastructure. Où je me dirais, putain, si l'infrastructure se casse la gueule, ça serait quand même horrible. J'ai l'impression que si je passe par là, ça fonctionne aussi. Tu vois, il m'en manque qu'un. Il est en haut, j'aimerais bien le choper avant qu'il repart. C'est stylé par contre. T'as vraiment ce truc où les immeubles déplacent ces nuages qui font pleuvoir tout le temps. Je passe par là. La DA du jeu est folle. Hein. Elle est folle. Donc là on a récupéré toutes les cartes pour Evelyne. Je pense pas qu'elle était juste à côté à ce point là. Genre ce petit détail de mettre une sorte de petit truc musical comme ça à côté. Je sais pas trop à quoi ça sert. On a beaucoup des liquides de refroidissement, ça a l'air d'être important parce que c'est un peu planqué quand même. Ouais, c'est bon, je vais arriver. Ok, j'arrivais pas à comprendre si c'était ça ou... Il y a toujours un mec en dessous, c'est bizarre. Thorax. Pour plus de thorax. Je suis à 800 balles. Donc théoriquement, je peux m'acheter un frigo par exemple. Ça peut être cool. J'aime trop les publicités hologrammes qu'ils ont mis un peu partout sur le jeu. J'aurais aimé avoir une touche pour courir vraiment, genre sprinter comme un gros porc. Parce qu'en fait, on sprint de base, on le ressent, pas que je sprint de base. Mais j'ai quand même l'impression d'être un peu lent. C'est un peu dommage. Ça aurait été cool de pouvoir vraiment sprint. Genre j'ai l'impression que je sprint pas totalement, tu vois, que c'est la petite course de Mars. Après peut-être qu'effectivement c'est du... Ouais si en vrai je sprint. C'est juste que genre j'ai envie d'être un mec qui court vite. C'est quoi ça? Disquette de jeux vidéo rares. On va retourner à la voiture. Ah, ça fait un bruit par contre quand ça pète les hologrammes. C'est pas prêt. Hein. Et tu vois, cyberpunk à vouloir mettre de la bite partout. Effectivement, t'as aussi le truc que moi j'aime beaucoup dans cyberpunk, c'est même si pour moi c'est raté, c'est qu'ils ont voulu entre guillemets décomplexer le cul. Parce que c'est vrai que dans les univers cyberpunk, théoriquement,
God, this is why I'm not a taxi driver.
I didn't like them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't think they would like automata or dogs.
Or anyone poorer than them, less educated, less...
je vais déposer mes trucs à Evelyne et je m'arrêterai là.
Well connected, less stuck up, different in any way.
But one of them was an android.
I know, Camus.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Did you really eat maggot pizza?
No, Camus. I was playing along.
Oh, a joke. I laugh at them.
Me too. It's all we can do.
So... It is very quiet. It makes me nervous.
We can listen to the ad streams if you like.
Are they interesting?
Sure, if you want to learn all about everything we can never afford.
What about music?
No thanks. We can check the weather feed if you like.
If you want it, I can put it on.
Fine, but we're not tuning into any of the Corp music feeds. They're all ads and Corp-approved pop stars. They sound so empty, hollow.
How do we find other feeds? I only know about Corp channels.
The radio, Camus.
The what?
An electromagnetic wave of a frequency between about 300 kilohertz and 300 megahertz. You can tune that in, right?
Yes, I have found it. I'm hearing it now. How strange.
It's the easiest way to broadcast without the corpse shutting you down. They've been playing music with radio waves for thousands of years, you know.
How did you know?
J'ai resté dans le
Mom told me
véhicule
if I
s'il y a
ever
un
visited
souci.
Novalis, I should tune into the pirate
Peut-être j'avance
radio.
trop vite et le jeu il va pas
She said
aimer.
it was the only good thing about the city. Go ahead, play something over the speakers.
What about this?
I like it. Maybe something a bit more relaxed, though.
I know this one. I like the bit that goes ba ba ba.
Yeah, it's nice, Camus, but let's see what else there is.
Oh, what about this?
Do we know who this is?
No, it is radio.
Right, sorry. Dumb question.
Do you like this one more? I like this one.
I like it too, but keep searching.
There is one more.
Yes, this is perfect. Mom would have liked this.
We have a
Radio
new
libre,
job
ça veut
coming
dire
in.
que je me fais pas
From
strike?
Control? He normally calls.
The checksum confirms it's Cloudpunk. I have a nav point.
Let's go then.
Musique libre de droit. Libre. Ok, il faut avoir un pass pour passer là. J'imagine qu'il y a du loot.
I have more of the punch cards for you. They're really spread around the city. I think these ones are pretty intact.
Dr. Zizich was careful. She punched them out of nanofibers. They'd survive a bomb blast. Thank you. This is enough to partially recompile my memories.
I don't understand, Evelyn. These cards hold your memories? How?
Dr. Zizich knew that almost any storage medium could be recovered with a standard corpset comprehender. They can decode and read almost any storage medium, from a transistor drive to a DNA crystal encoding.
But not punch cards?
Yes, not punch cards. They are too old. However, their information storage capacity is tiny.
They can't store whole memories then?
No, but they can hold a crypto key that can decode the memories I already have, though it will take some time to unlock them.
Why do you think Dr. Zizich locked your memories away? And why are you worried about CorpSec being able to read them?
Perhaps next time we speak, I will be able to answer those questions. I need more time, and more punch cards. Please bring me any you find.
Ok, il en faut plus, putain, what the fuck.
Sweet.
Ah, y est, j'ai un frigo. Ah oui, ça rajoute vraiment les trucs dans ta... Ok. Ah oui, donc tu peux custom ton petit appart. En vrai, il est pas trop dégueu. On va s'arrêter là. Bon, comme vous pouvez le voir, le jeu est magnifique. Vraiment très très cool. On est à... Putain, on a débloqué tellement de succès, what the fuck, j'en ai débloqué 17. J'ai débloqué quoi? Attendez, je vais regarder un peu. Trouver 20 cartes perforées, activer nana. Prendre une décision, installer un applicateur de vitesse. Gueulcaster toxique. Ah oui, donc tu peux rencontrer des personnages plusieurs fois et en fait ça te fait gagner des succès à chaque fois en fait. Ok. Ah ouais, pas mal. Et là en gros, je vais regarder un peu les notes, le jeu est à 85 et 95%. Tain, c'est franchement, objectivement, je trouve beaucoup mieux. Genre j'aurais mis au moins du plus de 90. Dommage que ce soit un jeu de gaucho. Ah, aïe aïe aïe. Pourquoi mettre une étiquette politique sur un jeu vidéo? Le mec, il arrive à dire, dans une critique négative, oh là là, c'est un cyberpunk pour ados, donc c'est nul, l'écriture est pas ouf, surtout parce que c'est un light novel et qu'il n'y a pas d'action. Attends, quoi? Je suis en mode... La cyberculture. Oh là là, franchement, le mec il pète plus haut de son cul. Attends, mais il a fait une vidéo en vrai? C'est quoi cette vidéo qu'il partage? Ah non, il parle d'un film, Salamug, et il balance une vidéo YouTube. Ok. En disant que la vidéo YouTube est mieux parce que les deux projets sont pareils, mais c'est mieux. Ouais, bon. Ok, c'est toujours ça un peu les critiques sur Steam, c'est que des fois t'en as certains... Tu peux pas être d'accord avec tout le monde. Mais il y en a certains, je trouve qu'ils sont un peu quand même fermés sur les bords. Surtout que c'est un jeu à 10 €. À 15 balles, pardon. 10 balles en promo. Donc j'ai envie de dire que sérieusement, ça passe. Ah non, pardon, c'est 20 € et c'est 15 € l'extension. Parce que oui, il y a une extension. Alors, 35 € les deux, en sachant que l'extension est clairement un nouveau jeu avec une nouvelle histoire. Et franchement, moi mon avis, c'est que pour 20 balles, c'est 1 milliard fois mieux que Cyberpunk. Je vais pas être très méchant sur ça, parce que Cyberpunk a effectivement la DA et les graphismes, mais le gameplay est atroce sur plein d'aspects. Il aurait pu être incroyable, mais il est atroce. On est dans une ville verticale incroyable, mais on a l'impression d'être que en horizontal tout le temps. On n'a pas de voiture volante, on n'a rien d'incroyable pour nous permettre de projeter dans cette verticalité. On subit juste une sorte d'horizontalité de la ville, ce qui est extrêmement dommage. En fait, Cyberpunk, pour moi, ça a plein d'aspects positifs. Le jeu m'a énormément marqué parce que j'ai pris énormément mon pied. Je l'ai fait en live et peut-être que je le referai pour en faire des VOD. Mais clairement, ce n'est pas, à l'heure actuelle, encore un bon jeu. C'est-à-dire qu'il y a trop de défauts. C'est un jeu qui se veut, comme ici, très narratif, où tu ne parles pas, tu vois, je peux pas parler parce que les personnages parlent tout le temps, et qui te laissent et qui te transportent pour te raconter une histoire. Et le problème, c'est que quand tu es dans un jeu comme ça, il faut à tout prix qu'il n'y ait pas des facteurs externes qui te sortent de cette histoire. Et les facteurs externes, c'est quoi? C'est les bugs, les problèmes de gameplay, tous ces petits détails qui, au premier petit tic, va te faire sortir du jeu. Et Cyberpunk est rempli de ça. Donc c'est juste atroce. Bon, allez, je vous laisse là sur ce plan magnifique de la ville. Que franchement, juste là, on voit la ville au loin. Elle est magnifique, je suis désolé, hein, c'est magnifique. Pour moi, le jeu est magnifique. Allez, des bisous.